welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lily and today we will be doing a class focused on alignment and breath. It is made especially for beginners to yoga and it will only last for about 15 to 20 minutes. So we're starting today's practice on a comfortable seated position, legs crossed, shoulders down, spine nice and long. When you're ready, you can bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and you can close your eyes for a few seconds. In this position, let's try to focus purely on our breath. Let's take a few very slow inhales and exhales through our nose only. So let's do this again. Inhale. Fill your lungs filling up with air and exhale. Let it all out through your nose. Again, inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Very gently open your eyes, bring your hands on your knees, and let's warm up our neck very gently first. So inhale, spine is long, shoulders are down. Exhale, let's bring our right ear towards our right shoulder. Hips are pushing down, our glutes are evenly distributed on the mat. Now very slowly bring your head towards the back, chin towards the ceiling. And then very slowly bring your left ear towards your left shoulders. Again, be mindful to your posture. Spine is still nice and long, shoulders are down. Then slowly bring your chin towards your chest. And slowly come back to neutral position, come back to center. From here, inhale, lift your arms all the way up, look up, exhale, let's take a twist towards the right. So our right hand goes behind us and our left hand goes on our right knee. And let's look behind us. Every exhale, we're trying to twist a little bit more. Every inhale, we are lengthening our spine a little bit more. Inhale, come back up, arms up. Exhale the other side, so we're twisting to the left. Look behind you. Again, inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring your hands on your knees. From here on our next inhale, we're only raising up our right hand and arm. Our left hand can be on the mat a few inches from our body. And our next exhale, we're gonna extend towards the left on a side stretch. Ears and shoulders are far away, so let's get the right shoulder down. Core is engaged and you should feel a nice long stretch on the right side of your body. If you feel comfortable and you want a little bit more, you can try to bring your left elbow towards the mat. Then inhale, come back to center, and exhale, right arm down. And again, inhale, our left arm comes all the way up this time. Exhale, side body stretch for the left side of our body. And again, if you feel comfortable, try to bring that forearm, that right elbow towards the mat and on the mat if you can. But make sure that again, both that your glutes are on the mat, that you're pushing your chest forward. You can look towards your right hand. Core is engaged. And then slowly inhale, come up, exhale, bring the left hand to the mat. And from here, let's bring both hands on the mat, on your left side. And let's come into 4 points. So your 4 points, your alignment is that your shoulders are on top of your wrists and our hips are on top of our knee. And from here, inhale, look up, shoulder blades together. Exhale, curve your spine, chin to chest, shoulder blades apart. And again, inhale, look up. Exhale, curve your spine. Again, inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. One last time, inhale. Exhale. And come back into a neutral position. Core engaged. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees from the mat, lift your hips up and down towards your downward facing dog. Take your downward facing dog variation. If your heels are up and knees are bent, it's okay. The important thing is that your shoulders are open and away from your ears, and that your arms and torso, arms and back, are in the same nice straight line. And let's walk our dog ear just to warm up our arm strings. So let's bend one leg first. Push the heel of the other leg towards the mat. Change leg. Again, one leg bent. The other leg bent. One last time. One leg bent. The other leg bent. Inhale, lift your heels up, up, up. Exhale, bring your heels towards the mat. And our next inhale, we're gonna roll our spine very slowly towards plank pose. From here, you can bring your knees down for our first chaturanga. Bend your elbows, elbows tucked in. Inhale, you can decide if to do a cobra or an upward facing dog, and then slowly again push your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Let's take a couple of breaths here. On our next inhale, our right leg comes all the way up into a three-legged dog, and our next exhale, let's bring that right foot in between our ends. Left knee down, left foot down. Inhale, low lunge, come up with your arms. Hips are nice and squared, shoulders down, front knee on top of front ankle. From here, interlace your fingers, put your palms on your front leg, and try to push the leg away while you're bringing those hips down. Let's see from here if you can tuck the toes of your back leg. Find your grounding, find your stability on the front strong leg, and if you can, try to lift the back knee off the mat. And again, trying to push those hips down, engage your core, shoulders down. From here, let's bring our left hand on the mat next to our right foot. Our right leg comes all the way up to the sky, and we are in a twist towards the right. If you can, look all the way up towards your right hand. From here, let's bring the right hand all the way back to the mat. Step your right foot back into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, shoulders down, and then downward facing dog. From here, straight away, roll your spine into plank, and let's do a chaturanga to lie ourselves all the way to the mat. From here, our right arm extends next to us. Our left hand is outside of the mat, and we are on our fingertips. Left elbow up to the sky. From here, inhale, and your left foot turns, like we are rolling on our right shoulder. Left knee and left elbow are both towards the sky. Open those hips. From here, very gently, come back to center. And let's change side. So in this case, your left hands and arm extend. You are on your right hand fingertips. When you're ready, roll on top of that left shoulders, right foot behind you. From here, very slowly come back to center. Bring your hands near your chest. Inhale, come up into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And let's repeat this sequence on the other side. So our next inhale, left foot comes all the way up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the left foot in between your hands. Right knee down, untuck your toes, and come up into your low lunge. Again, be mindful of your alignment. Front knee on top of ankle is not above the ankle, and your hips are nice and square towards the front, and you're pushing down towards the mat. If you want to help pushing those hips even farther, interlace your finger and push your front leg away. Hips down, shoulders down, look up. Again, from here, when you're ready, when you're nice and grounded and stable, tuck the toes of your back foot, find your foundation, and lift that back knee off the mat. From here, right hand on the mat this time, and let's twist towards the left. Look towards your left hand. Bring the left hand on the mat, step your left foot back into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, slowly roll towards plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga all the way to the mat. This time, let's extend the left arm first. Right hand outside of your mat on your fingertips. Inhale, bring that right foot behind you. Open your hip. Right elbow towards the sky, right knee towards the sky. Our weight should be on our left shoulder and left hip. Slowly come back to center. Let's change side, extend the right arm, left fingertips ready. Inhale, bring the left foot behind you. Slowly roll yourself back to center, hands near chest. Inhale, push yourself up into upward facing dog, shoulders down. Exhale, downward facing dog. From your downward facing dog, slowly walk to bring your feet behind your hands. Take very, very small steps. From here, inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Arms up, look up. Exhale, mountain pose. And again, inhale, look up, arms raise up. Exhale, bend from your hips, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step or jump into plank and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, straight away, your right leg rise up, three-legged dog. Exhale, right foot in between your hands. Inhale, come all the way up into high lunge. As we were in low lunge, also in high lunge, our hips are nice and squared, our legs are strong, our front knee is on top of our right ankle. Shoulders down, away from your ears. Inhale here, exhale, open up into warrior two. And look towards the middle finger of your right hand. Right knee is still on top of right ankle. Knee should be nice and open. Your back foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat. From here, straight away, we're going to wheel our arms to frame the front foot. Tuck your back toes under. Step back into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And from here, straight away on the other side, inhale, bring the left leg up. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, come up into high lunge. Check your alignment. Come back to your breath, shoulders down. Inhale here. Exhale, open into warrior two. Check your alignment here. Your hips should be parallel to the front, to the long edge of your mat. Shoulders down, arms open. From here, again, wheel your arms to frame the front foot. Step back into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. From here, you can take your breaths, a couple of breaths in your downward facing dog, or you can come with me into child pose. Knees as wide as your mat, toes touching, arms in front of you, forehead on the mat. Try to melt the forehead into your mat. When you're ready, we're going to go into our final stretches. So slowly come up, sit and swing your legs in front of you. Your legs are bent, Your feet are hips width apart, spine nice and long, and from here very slowly we're coming down to bring our back fully on the mat to get ready for bridge pose. So from here, legs are still bent, knees and ankles should be hips width apart. You should be able to touch your heels with the tips of your fingertips. From here, inhale, bring your hips up, vertebra after vertebra, into bridge pose. Your hips are pushing up and back. Your knees are still parallel to each other, so they're not spreading apart. Glutes are relaxed. Legs are engaged. Then very slowly, one vertebra at a time, let's bring those hips and spine towards the mat. From here, we're going to do a couple of half pigeon pose. So first, we're going to bring our left ankle on top of our right knee. So you should already feel a stretch here on your left hip. If this is enough, you feel free to stay in this position. If you want a little bit more, you can bring your left hand in between your legs. You can interlace your fingers on top of the right shin, and you can try to push those legs towards you. There is also a level in between, which is to just keep the front foot on the mat. So let's try to bring those legs in front of you towards your chest. You can use your left elbow to push the left knee away, the left leg away, to deepen the stretch even more. Flex your feet. You should feel a nice stretch in your left leg. When you're ready, slowly come back and change leg. So left foot on the floor, and this time the right ankle is on top of the left thigh towards the knee. Again, level 1, you can just stay here and try to really open that right hip up. Otherwise, you can interlace your fingers and try to pull those legs towards you, using your right elbow to push the hip open. Another couple of deep breaths here. When you're ready, bring the left foot back on the mat, right foot on the mat. You can extend your left leg, and you can bring your right knee towards you. We're going into a supine twist, so bring that knee towards you first, and then use your left hand to guide your right knee towards the floor on the left side. Extend the right arm and look towards the right hand. Supine twist. Slowly come back to center, change leg, so left knee towards you, use the right hand to guide your knee towards the floor, and look towards the left. Slowly come back to center. Hug your knees on your chest, tight. You can even rock side to side. From here, let's put our hands on our knees and let's do a few circles on one direction first, circle with our knees, and then the other direction. Come back to center, bring those feet on the mat, open your knees into supine butterfly, bring one hand to your heart, one to your belly, and just close your eyes for a second here. Come back to your breath. Start thinking about those slow inhale through your nose. Start thinking about how it feels when you inhale and your lungs fill in with air. And exhale, let it go.